Honoring the great man on his birthday.
It is his birthday today. It is August 17. Other folks have birthdays, and we will talk about that later on. But good morning, everyone. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time. We're in Studio A. I'm Neville. There you go.
I'm Dahlia.
There you go. We welcome our friends on OneSpotMedia.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at SmileJamTVJ, also at TelevisionJamaica.com. Some people do call you Dahlia.
Yes.
Where in the world?
Everywhere except here.
So what is it supposed to be?
I'm now beginning to wonder.
Seriously?
No, I am now beginning to wonder because when I thought it was just North America. Then when we went to do Smile in London, so it started and I'd say, I'm Taylor Harris, and then the director would say, Dahlia, look to camera 3. And then when we go to Great Africa, they say, Dahlia. Somebody said, well, whatever, friend. So I was, where was I? And in Canada, I was at the hospital with Mom. And my sister was trying to get me, so she said, Dahlia. And the security said, Dahlia, she's trying to call you.
Oh.
So Michelle said, did she just correct me?
Yeah.
It's the same way.
You're gorgeous.
I call you Never.
You're gorgeous, my friend.
Oh, but thank you, honey.
Whether you are Dahlia or Dahlia, you are beautiful.
Dalila.
Whatever.
Dalila.
So it is Thursday, I told you that. We have a great show, as we always do. I think between today and tomorrow, the CSEC and Cape results will come out. So a lot of folks are a little nervous.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, it's done already, so it don't make sense you lose any sleep now.
Yeah.
So I think they said Thursday. I'm not certain if it'll be available to the youngsters until tomorrow. But a lot of folks who want to go to sixth form, some not certain if they will get the subjects and the grades to qualify. Some
It's a
incredible, man.
yeah, because
And then you move on from that, then you go to university and you start fret again.
I'm to tell you.
Then you leave that and then you have to go find
the
work.
fretting never ends.
The fret don't done.
You go work and
The fretting don't done.
Fret
No, sir, the fretting don't done.
Oh
But as
God.
I said, youngsters, you've done what you had to do, so just relax and deal with it.
What's up? What you up to?
Not much. Football and work and Manning Cup soon start. And
Oh yeah. So you are
So
you ever out of training?
no, well, yeah, because we Manning Cup finish, you get them off and so.
Okay.
But that's why I brought it up, because some of the folks, they don't know what's going on. So we're not even certain who will be playing because of all kinds of stuff. But they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They don't work out the schedule and them things, eh?
No, because remember, you know, if you don't get enough subjects to go to sixth form, you might repeat, and some who have repeated, if they don't go sixth form, they can't play. Because that's an intersecondary school sports rule, that if you repeat the stream twice, then you're just not eligible. And then you have to go to sixth form, you need at least 4 subjects, or you can't play. So if they took, say, 5 subjects and they got 3, and they've repeated fifth form, then they can't play. So it's, and then some people want to transfer from one school to another school. The only way you can play is if you get the subjects and you go straight to sixth form, because some schools don't have a sixth form.
Right.
So the rules are, if you don't go to sixth form, you have to miss a year. So say you leave Georges and go to KC, and you're in second form, you have to miss a year
to play.
But if you go straight to sixth form,
Then you're allowed.
you can play. But to get to sixth form, you need the subject. So all kind of thing. Anyway, we will find out later on who is who and what is what, and the youngsters will know pretty soon. So what's up this morning?
Well, this morning we're back with our Empowered Woman feature. And today we're highlighting female farmer Trudy and Ashmead.
And it's a festival-filled morning with decorated mosques and drummers dancing in the street. Well, I guess it's not a festival-filled morning, but we get all the details about the Hussey Festival later on.
Plus, Senator Matthew Samuda is here, and he's going to be sharing his thoughts about the Chinese investments that have been happening here in Jamaica.
And how well do you know Patois? We have a linguistic expert to break it down for us.
There you go. Plus, how well do you know your fabric you know, you're wearing some of your favorite clothing items. Do you know the fabric? Stick around and find out.
And it's all about the Jamaica Zoo Seafood Clash. Oh, there you go. Who will be the ultimate winner? We'll find out a little later.
And how serious is prescription drug addiction? Pretty serious. We're going to discuss that in our 10 Minutes to Your Health feature.
Isn't that something like what's going on with Tiger Woods? That I think they said they found like 5 different drugs in his system.
Oh,
A lot of people thought he was drunk, but he wasn't.
He wasn't drunk.
No, because they tested him and he had absolutely no alcohol. But it was drugs that he was taking for
no, the prescription
medication.
drug thing.
All right, time for some hot topics, folks. So it says the government has received a request for a toll increase in the North-South Highway. And apparently that's to take effect September 9. The Minister of Transport and Mining, Mike Henry, said he received the final application from the operators of the toll road. He said it is important that the current state of the economy be taken into consideration if the operations of the toll road are to be sustainable. He pointed out that the operators are well within their rights to seek the level of increases outlined in their application, and they're aware that the risk of any fallout in its utilization by motorists is totally theirs and not that of the Jamaican taxpayers. So apparently Class 1 vehicles will go up 17%, Class 2 17%, Class 3 16%, and Class 4, apparently that's motorcycles, 19%. So the average percentage proposed will be 17.6, while the highest percentage adjustment will be 31% for Class 4 vehicles traveling from Caymanas to Angels.
Did we talk about this a couple of weeks ago?
Yep.
That it was to go up and then they said no, it's not going to go up and then. Oh Lord have mercy.
Well, let's see.
But wasn't this the highway that they said they wanted to go up because the traffic wasn't as much as they thought?
Yep.
And I was thinking because it's too expensive, people can't drive on it.
So if
and
it put it up even more, which means less people can drive. So. But I think that's what the minister was saying, that if you put it up too high on the people and can't afford it, is you went take the licks, not us, which is what the minister was saying.
Not making economic sense.
Yeah, let's see. What's the next one?
Well, we discussed this yesterday, you and I, Shanique Williams, and the controversy of her being in the Miss Jamaica World pageant. Had a meeting with the pageant director and managing director of Spartan Health Club, Mickey Horton James, and I think they both agreed that she would step back from the competition. So
apparently she was given the opportunity to pull out.
To pull out. So they said, you know, it's not going to work, and they gave her an opportunity. I think she is yet to, the last time I read, to submit that formal withdrawal. But, yeah.
Interesting, eh?
Yeah. Spartan says she handed in the form on the last day. They were unaware that she was involved in, you know, any kind of controversy. Spartan is not saying that they believe she's guilty or not guilty, just to be clear, but just the whole controversy surrounding her, I think they feel would detract from the competition, and so it's best for them. And I think for the kind of angst that she's been feeling as well. So that's that. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. What's the next one?
The Jamaica chess team secured the bronze trophy at the 16th annual Central American and Caribbean Youth Chess Tournament. I can see our boss, Mrs. Grant, going, hey.
Yeah.
Hosted in Panama. They entered the 9th and final round behind Cuba and Colombia, needing additional points to secure its podium spot, and that they did. Look at them.
Yeah, congrats. Bronze medal in chess. So we not only can run and dance and sing.
No, man, we're bad in everything, man.
There you go.
I tell them say, the only thing left for them to do is have a air sports.
Make we win
Anything
that
upon
too.
the pool, upon the track, name it, Jamaica depend it, so if you have something in the air, we'll depend it to the scholars. Someone, why are you standing in the dark like that? Are you okay?
Speaking of pool, remember I tell you don't miss tomorrow morning. Yeah?
They never miss tomorrow morning.
Don't miss tomorrow morning.
They never miss a Friday.
Speaking of pool.
They never miss a Friday.
Remember Lee Boyd Malvo, Jamaican teenager?
Yeah.
Well, he's not a teenager anymore. He was a teenager when he was part of some sniper attacks.
Oh my gosh, is that him?
Yeah, they killed 10 people. He's 30-something now. I think he's 32 now. He was 17 when he was arrested for taking part in the sniper attacks that killed 10 people, wounded 3. He was given 4 life sentences. But apparently they're now saying that he shouldn't have been given those. He received 4 without parole terms and 6 in Maryland, so 10 overall. But his attorneys argued that his sentences should be thrown out because the Supreme Court concluded juveniles shouldn't be sent to prison for life without the possibility of parole, except in rare circumstances in which a judge deems that they are irreparably corrupt. So I don't think they're going to say they're going to let him go, but I think they're going to look at the sentences. Mrs. Grant just responded to your and put the biggest, yeah, Mrs. Grant, Mrs. Grant, you don't stay in your bed because you're the boss. You don't need to be awake. No?
Once it's stressed, she's up. I don't know. I think part of the thing is within the context of what the crime was and when it was committed, you know, there was just a lot of emotion behind it.
And the other gentleman, Mohammed, he was hanged.
Or
executed.
Yeah, he was executed. They probably gave him the needle or something.
I'm not certain.
So, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think they're going to let him go. But I think they're suggesting that he shouldn't be given life without parole, without the possibility of parole, which means he could serve 40 years and then they let him go or something like that.
Well, it's a lesson to young people.
Yeah.
17 years old.
I know he's...
And your entire life.
32 years old now.
Yeah.
Incredible.
As I'm saying, look at the now picture of him. Wow. No, that is the then Ken.
Incredible. All right. Let's get happy. Time for some birthdays. Tajera Clark. Tajera, I hope you have a wonderful birthday today. I hope you have some fun wherever you are and whatever you're going to do. It's coming from your mom, Cheryl, your dad, Franco, and your grandparents, Faye and Sarge. Courtney Sarge.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the granddad. Also, happy birthday to Marlon Crary. Greetings coming from your mom, your grandma, your dad, and your auntie Claudette. And we did say happy birthday to Kamika Smith yesterday, our makeup artist, because Timmy's birthday yesterday. It's Kamika's today, and Kamika is at work today, so happy birthday, my friend. Hope you have an absolutely brilliant day today, and many happy returns. Much, much love.
This handsome young man.
Thank you. What I mean?
Is Mark.
Oh.
No, not you.
You think of me.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Right time, let me bring it up.
Yeah, I know.
No, man,
yes.
Mark. Look at that boy, man.
Isn't he?
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday to you from your dad, your mom, everyone in your family. I also want to say happy birthday to Donovan Garvey, Maxine Ogilvy from your husband there at Denham Town, your husband Justin, Nicola Chance, Misha Walker Stewart, Hubert Edwards, Andrew Mullins. Mola, I can't believe you're this old. Leakim Samaj, I think his birthday is today. It wasn't yesterday, his birthday is today. And Alvin Campbell.
Okay.
Alvin that normally does our scripting, and yeah, it's Alvin's birthday as well. So
and happy birthday to Marcus Garvey.
Yes, man.
The right, excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Number of activities happening today to celebrate him. Liberty Hall will have their annual lecture. So go on down and learn something more about Garvey.
There you go. Happy birthday, folks. Have a brilliant day.
That lives in all of the hearts of people. Believe you. We'll make the dream become